The beginning of round 2 is about to begin. All right, here we are.
We have some raging gamers in the background for you guys.
It's because they're not playing Pokemon. See, you'd be much happier in life if you were playing Pokemon.
Ooh, I think Bryan still wins.
Yeah, jumping out of the snow
card.
pile.
Pretty big brain.
Big brain. Unfortunately, we're seeing the rock field. Not very good for jumping out of the snow.
Oh.
And we see Togepolt coming out for Sam's lead, and we see Togekiss Whimsicott coming out on the other side.
Togekiss matchup and 2 other Pokemon.
Would you look at that? That's what we expect here in terms of VGC. Right now, Togekiss is storming the meta.
Yep, once again. Which one of them's offensive?
Which one is defensive? That's the question.
Whimsicott is usually supportive too, so that Togekiss, that may be a hint as to if it's offensive or not.
Possibly. You know, I think the start of the season I ran weakness policy Togekiss. Spooky. It can be very destructive.
My Togekiss just has a berry.
This is usually how people run it, and we see a Dynamax coming right out of the gate with Sam. Likely that Dragapult, but it could be the Togekiss. Who knows? And it is that Dragapult.
I wonder who he's gonna target because he's not looking very good against either of the Pokemon on Bryan's side.
I think a Max Ghost is still hits pretty hard on that Whimsicott. I think since it's so frail.
We have another Dynamax.
Likely the Togekiss coming off of Bryan. That's a pretty good Dynamax to resist that that Dragapult.
Oh, and there he is, intimidating Uwu.
Yes. Don't discount this Eggbird. Very strong. Helping Hand. Gonna try to go in for a very strong hit on Dragapult. We're gonna see what happens. Fake Tears going on. What are we hitting? We're gonna be lowering the special defense on Togekiss. Oh! Max Phantasm going into the Togekiss is gonna do about 3/4 almost. Doing a lot to that Dynamax. It was a critical hit.
Oh.
Living through. The defense is gonna drop too. Likely though, the Max Airstream gonna end up getting a little bit more of a speed boost. Gonna knock out that Togekiss because of that fake Tears. Critical hit in return. I don't think that mattered, but did a lot of damage, and that speed boost for both Whimsicott and Togekiss, the other Togekiss. So we'll see. Maybe that Togekiss might be faster than that Dragapult now. So
especially with the Tailwind, if Whimsicott has it.
Yeah, that would actually be very destructive.
Oh, Duraludon.
Whimsicott. Not looking at the situation very fondly. Although it is still full health, so likely with that, if it does have the Focus Sash, then it should be pretty safe for at least one more turn.
Both of Bryan's Pokemon do not like this Duraludon.
We don't know what item that Togekiss has, but it could be able to live. That crit was really painful to watch to happen, though. So we could see something way more aggressive happen otherwise. We see a Tailwind coming from that Whimsicott.
There's the Tailwind.
Making definitely now the Togekiss is faster, and the Max Starfall coming on, going into that Dragapult slot.
Will it KO?
It will. All right, and likely we'll see a Dynamax for a Dynamax here on this turn.
Oh, and a crit.
Second critical hit.
Wow.
Misty Terrain also going up, preventing any status for any Pokemon that aren't flying at the moment. My goodness.
With all these critical hits, I think a lot of our trainers are going to be switching to Temtem.
Oof. All skill.
Oh, there's the Flash Cannon.
Oh, Flash Cannon going in. Ooh, the Whimsicott. Oh, that means one more turn for Togekiss.
Probably expecting the Dragapult to live.
Yeah. Thought it could take out that Togekiss. I don't know if that crit mattered for the Dragapult. It's going to be interesting to see. Here comes the mower, Rotom Mow. With a speed advantage, I don't know how this is looking for Sam here. We do see Togekiss Whimsicott. Whimsicott has fulfilled its role mostly for its special, for its support, but it could do something else. Fake Tears in, probably gonna help reduce that special defense on that the Duraludon. Max Starfall just going to go all in. Likely going to knock it out as is
Yep.
all done.
With those fake tears.
Fake tears. And a Thunderbolt probably going to finish off his Togekiss.
Yep.
But Togekiss has definitely fulfilled its role as an attacking Mon here.
And the Whimsicott is still standing, even if it's at 1 HP.
Yeah, so it does have the opportunity to fake tears or Moonblast or do whatever else it has for one more turn. And Bryan definitely has the speed advantage. Choosing to go with a Milotic in front of the Rotom Mo.
Maybe he was trying to get down an Ice Beam?
Maybe. Fake Tears going to lower its special defense once more. And maybe a single target Icy Wind even might be able to do it. Oh, it does carry Ice Beam, and it's going to likely just one-hit KO this Rotom.
Yep.
That will be the game one, going swiftly to
and
Bryan.
a crit.
Critical hit! The third critical
Wow.
hit on Bryan's side for this game.
Some good luck over here.
Because jumping out of the snow is a very lucky thing to do, I guess. And we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next game. Togekiss did an absurd amount of work that previous game.
So he's going to need a way to counter the Togekiss.
I think the possibility, if he would have gone for the KO on Togekiss with Duraludon, it would have been might have been a different game. So we'll see how this game plays out. We don't know if that crit mattered on that Dragapult. The speed was definitely in Togekiss's favor, but the damage, we're not sure. It was super effective, and Dragapult is not known for being exceptionally bulky.
Somebody has to data check that.
Yeah,
we'll look it up.
Run our calculations for us.
Yeah, we're too lazy to do it ourselves.
It's okay.
I wonder if we're going to see the Ndidi mail at all, or if Bryan's going to use the same strategy.
Yeah, or the Durant. We didn't see the Durant at all. It was actually the Togekiss that was the sweeper for this team here. So there's a lot of potential coming out of Bryan, too.
Yeah.
We hardly saw anything. We only saw 3 members out of Bryan. Very swift sweep.
And looking at Sam's team, I think the only one that really could do a lot, like super effective to Durant, would be that Arcanine.
He could, however, Sam could use that Gyarados and that Arcanine to do Intimidate Cycle to try to reduce the attack on that Durant. So it could end up being really advantageous for Sam to be carry both of them.
See what they lead.
Hopefully, we'll see. Round 2 is about to go keep going under its way, and we're about to see game 2. And here we are back at Sir Chester. Both of sorts, so it will be the Rock type gym once again. Let's see. All right. And Sam is going to be bringing Dragapult Togekiss.
Same lead.
Same lead once again. Are we going to see Williams got Milotic this time as the lead?
Milotic, now that we know it has the Ice Beam, it's looking very... Like, it could get some knockouts right now with Fake Tears.
Fake Tears combined with Ice Beam can do quite a bit. And you could set up the Max Hailstorm if it wanted to as well. Likely, what we see is that Togekisses carry a lot of the Berry, which is Steel type resistance, or a Pinch Berry to keep its health up. Nothing to really take on a big Ice type attack.
No, not as many Ice attackers this season.
Yeah, I think that'll change if we get Alolan Ninetales with when Pokemon Home comes out.
Yeah.
Because it is a really good answer to a lot of Pokemon like Gyarados with a Freeze Dry and Blizzard. Hits a lot of things hard in this meta.
Because Vanillix can do that, but it's really frail.
Yeah. Togepool, though, loses to Alolan Ninetales because Blizzard is so strong. Follow me coming from the Togekiss. The Togekiss is very specially bulky, so it might not take the... We're going to go with Tailwind here. Maybe setting up for next turn. But the Ice Beam is going to do some chip damage. No, Scald. Going to go for that little bit of stab instead of super effective. Possibly getting no burn. Max Flare coming out, likely onto that Whim.
Does not want the Whimsicott to be there.
However, that Whimsicott is still going to live for one more turn. Fake Tears was what did it really helped for Bryan the last turn. So we'll
Shutting
see.
down that Whimsicott before it can do anything.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens as it could go either way still because neither Pokemon Bryan hasn't Dynamaxed yet, but Sam is going with a very offensive lead, and so if Bryan can stall Sam out, Bryan may be able to take this pretty easily. I could also see Bryan taking out the KO on Togekiss right now, like I'm seeing right here.
Fake Tears.
Fake Tears Ice Beam once again. We're gonna see it. There it is, and it's gonna end the Togekiss. Oh, not yet! My goodness, Max Lightning coming out onto the Whimsicott of all things.
Most likely wanting to get the electric terrain for its lightning against Milotic.
Next turn, I think that's probably an interesting fight. We'll see. Tailwind giving that speed advantage though to that Milotic side. We're gonna see what comes out next as with that speed. Ooh, Dazzling Gleam, single target is gonna do good, under a quarter. But still, we're gonna see what happens with the next Pokemon that comes out. We could possibly see. I don't think Bryan wants to bring out the Durant quite yet.
Not yet.
Because he's seen Max Flare.
Yeah.
And Togekiss is going to be coming right here. And we're going to see some other follow me shenanigans going on right now.
So we do know that Dragapult has Max Lightning, and that could do a lot of damage to either one of Bryan's Pokemon.
Yeah, that's not looking good. The Tailwind, though, can do some wonders. Togekiss might be faster and be able to knock out the opposing Togekiss, and we could see another Ice Beam coming in from the Milotic. Ooh, and we're going to see actually a Dynamax on Bryan's side. Is it that Togekiss once again? And it is. All right, we're gonna see what move gets pulled out. Max Airstream could be coming out. We'll see if Sam followed me here with Togekiss. Oh, Helping Hand instead. Maybe looking to opt out. And then Max Airstream coming out, gonna probably knock out that Togekiss once more.
With that Helping Hand, the Max Lightning.
Critical hit once again on Bryan's side. Barry, as he's getting way lucky with all these attacks.
We'll have to see how much Max Lightning does.
Ice Beam here. You can see the possible freeze here. No freezing.
There it is.
Max Lightning, is that good enough to KO?
With Helping Hand, 68.
Not enough. Electric Terrain. Helping Hand is not enough to take down Togekiss. It's absurdly bulky.
Too strong.
Oh my gosh! And with the speed advantage, it's gonna look a little bit grim. I think that was Sam's last turn of Dynamax with Dragapult.
Yeah.
And Rotom-Mow is out now. So this is looking pretty grim for Sam once again.
With the Pokemon out on the field, it could go either way.
But it depends on what happens here.
And how fast that Dragapult is.
Yeah, that Dragapult, with a Tailwind up still, I don't think it's still the speed advantage for Togekiss and Milotic. Max Star coming up. Is that going to finish off that Dragapult right there?
Yep.
It will. All right. And one more. Looks pretty bad for Sam here, as he's gotten already 2 knockouts. Likely to see an Ice Beam coming from the Milotic onto that Rotom-Mow.
Should be able to live, yep.
Did a little bit under half. Thunderbolt going to finish off that Togekiss, however. Doesn't get that electric terrain boost because of its levitate ability.
Have to see what Bryan's last Pokemon is. And Sam's.
The Tailwind has petered out. Milotic does have +1 speed from that Max Airstream earlier.
And the Gyarados is last.
Gyarados is last, and that is extremely dangerous, and it has Intimidate.
And Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr being one of the last Pokemon. Intimidate coming out, that's going to likely competitive is going to be coming from Milotic. Right here it is, +2 special attack. It's going to be.
Yeah,
it is
that
now.
Milotic is very
It's
strong
extreme.
right now.
It's extremely fast and strong. It is in a very advantageous position right now, and that Ice Beam is going to can do a lot of damage to either Pokemon, even because it's neutral on Gyarados. And there's the ally switch coming from Rotom, trying to get a trip up and survive an extra turn from both sides. And now we're going to Ice Beam right now, and is that going to go? He read the ally switch. Rotom is going to actually go down this turn.
Nice.
And if that Conkeldurr is carrying Thunder Punch, I think this is all the game over here.
I know many Conkeldurrs run either Thunder Punch or Rock Slide, so
we could see it. Thunder Punch, and that should finish off the game. All right. We see Bryan pulling off the 2-0 victory here for round 2. Congratulations to Bryan.
all those critical hits.
Yes, all those critical hits from round 1 coming through. All right. We will see you all in the next round.